Have you ever had a training partner spaz on a joint lock? Training partner cranked a Kimura when I told them I was flowing. Coming back after a bad sickness, and now my energy with them is so weird. Spaz on a joint lock. Yeah. It's hard to say, Logan, because if you came to my gym and you're like, hey, let's flow, and you're starting to fucking try to pick it up and take me back and trying to finish me, and it's like, all right, we're not flowing, now we're rolling. So now I'm going to tap you out even a little bit harder just because you did that. But you got to learn
to tap.
Yeah, learn your, what's the word for it?
Like how much like your
not really your tolerance, but your especially with your joints. Like some people are really flexible and need to tap early with those. Can tap really late on those joint locks. And it doesn't phase them. They're really fucking just spindly. But some guys are tight, and as soon as you get that joint lock, they're already feeling it in arm bar, Kimura.
I guess like when you're like obviously like you're a fucking black belt and you're rolling with the white or even the blue, like you're levels ahead, so you don't even have to crank it. But that's on your end. Like I feel like once you get more seasoned, like when I get a lock on someone, I know like I have it, but I'm not gonna do it all the way.
But what if the kid's annoying you?
What I've been doing, I just like smash them. I'll just knee on
pressure,
belly, mount, north south. I'll keep passing, like pass, go back to guard, pass again, like kind of just showing them like I'll pass your guard all day.
Yeah.
Mount them, take their back.
Yeah. With those joint locks, I tell people too, it's like tap early on the joint locks. Don't you might be able to fight out and get out of it, but you get your elbow popped or you get your shoulder popped. Now you're out for a couple months, and you could have just tapped. And in those couple months, you could be still improving, getting better, but because you were fucking fighting like the death in practice, now you got to sit out and not get better. So with joint locks, don't really push the pace. If a good guy catches me in a joint lock, and he starts extending it, I'm already tapping. I'm not even waiting until it hurts because I know I'm caught already. And learning to not get in those is the key. Not always learning to escape an arm lock or escape a deep Kimura that's already behind your back. But fuck, I got caught in that. What mistake did I make to get caught in that? Where I could shut it down a little bit earlier. That's the goal. Getting tapped and just tap on the joint locks. It's not a big deal. The chokes, you can fight a little bit. Fight them a little bit. They're not going to hurt you. Try to find some space. Those fucking chokes are uncomfortable too. But if you can find a little bit of space to breathe, just a little bit of space, and you feel that person squeezing really hard, and then you get out, and now that person's mentally fucking broke because they just gave it everything they got, emptied their tank, choking you out, and now you win. So finding that little bit of space to breathe just won you the match. But that comes with practice too. Especially you come in there as a new white belt, you go with someone that's good at applying pressure, they'll fucking put you in side control and maybe tap you out with just their pressure from side control, or tap you out from just their pressure and hugging your head and arm from mount. But learning to make space and just finding little spots. And sometimes it's going to be uncomfortable, but you just got to just be patient and fucking tap if it gets bad. That's it. Which dislocated my elbow away from my fulcrum, was way behind instead of the shoulder. Yeah, Logan, I would just tap earlier. You can go into practice and think about how the energy is weird with him and focus on that. Or you can go into practice and be like, hey, I'm here to get better at jiu-jitsu. I want to get better at jiu-jitsu. I don't want to focus on just weird energy and weird this. When I go with that kid, I know he's going to go hard. That's fine. We can go hard. If he catches me in something, I'm going to tap early.